Hello everyone. Today, I will be reviewing my top 15 coasters that I have ridden. This is a very difficult list to make, as there's a lot of coasters I love, but these coasters are the best of the 105 coasters I have ridden. This list only contains the top 14% of every coaster I have been on. This list is based off how much I enjoy the coaster, how well-rounded the experience is, as well as the amount of airtime. Airtime is my primary enjoyment of a coaster, so a lot of rides on this list will be airtime based. Just note that this list is being made in 2023, so as I ride more coasters over time, this list may become outdated, and the coasters I put on this list are strictly my opinion. If you have your own opinion, that's totally fine, but please respect my opinions. But enough chit chatter. Without further ado, let's get started. Starting off the list at number 15, we have Apollo's Chariot located at Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. Apollo's Chariot was the first ever B&M hypercoaster ever built. A lot of people claim this ride doesn't hold up anymore, but I still think this ride very much provides. Right away, you have one of two B&M hypers with a pre-drop, which makes the train gain more speed before going down the actual drop. It starts with an amazing first drop, where in the back row, you will get some strong sustained floater airtime. Every Camelback and Bunny Hill on this ride is an absolute banger and has nice floater airtime. You even have multiple instances where the drops are larger than what you would expect. I just don't see why people don't like this ride. It has lots of floater airtime and a nice long ride. Coming in at number 14, we have Stormrunner located at Hershey Park. Stormrunner is an intimate accelerator coaster, and this one may just have the best layout of the bunch. You start with a super forceful hydraulic launch, before charging up the top hat, which provides strong positive Gs and strong airtime respectively. The Cobra Loop also provides strong sustained positive Gs as well. And the Flying Snake Dive is pretty fun. And there's a good airtime moment entering the Flying Snake Dive. This ride is definitely short, but it throws so much in for this ride model. This ride still hits home after operating nearly 20 years. Coming in at number 13, we have TMNT Shellraiser located at Nickelodeon Universe, New Jersey, at the American Dream Mall. This is one coaster I desperately need to get on again, because I'm not sure if I'd still have it in my top 15. But as of now, until I rewrite it, it's still at my number 13 spot. Anyway, TMNT Shellraiser is a Gerstlauer Eurofighter coaster, and it is a clone of Takabisha at Fuji-Q Highland in Japan. This ride packs two coasters in one. This ride contains hang time, airtime, a powerful launch, strong positive Gs, and the world's steepest drop. This would still be a good coaster if it only had one of the halves, but because both are included, it truly makes it an awesome looping coaster. At number 12, we have Phantom's Revenge located at Kennywood. This coaster is an amazing speed machine, while also throwing in some strong airtime. You've got the drop into the ravine, and the quad down leg element as well. Overall, this is just a very well-rounded experience. At number 11, we have El Toro located at Six Flags Great Adventure. El Toro is an intimate prefabricated wooden coaster, and this really pushes the limits of a wooden coaster. You have 4 strong moments of ejector airtime, consisting of the 2 Camelbacks, a 76-degree first drop, and the Rolling Thunder Hill, which is my favorite part of the ride. This ride also throws in some twists and turns as well as floater airtime and strong positive Gs. It's one of the best wooden coasters out there, but it's not my personal favorite wooden coaster either, but we'll get to that later. At number 10, we have Nitro located at Six Flags Great Adventure. Nitro was the third B&M hypercoaster ever built, and this also does a lot well. Every hill on this ride provides airtime. You've also got an intense helix, an amazing drop off the mid-course brake run, and I could go on and on. This coaster is just amazing. Coming in at number 9, we have Steel Curtain located at Kennywood Park. Steel Curtain is an S&S looping coaster, and while it's notorious for always being down, I was able to snag a few rides on it in 2021, and it does not disappoint, let me tell you. This ride throws in 9 inversions and 4,000 feet of track. This ride is particularly awesome in the second half. The first half is more so speed-based. This ride throws in some airtime moments and a few moments of positive Gs. However, the dive loop and stall are some of the whippiest inversions I've ever experienced, and I was mind blown when I got off this thing. I mean, just look at this photo of me in the front row when I rode it for the first time. At number 8, we have Jersey Devil Coaster located at Six Flags Great Adventure. Jersey Devil Coaster is a larger scale RMC Raptor coaster. When I first rode it, I had it as my number 2 coaster, and while I still love it, the bar isn't as high anymore. But this thing still packs a punch. You've got 3 solid inversions, an amazing first drop, plenty of airtime, and 3 deadly moments of ejector airtime. It's an RMC. You can't go wrong. At number 7, we have Candemonium at Hershey Park. Candemonium is a newer generation B&M hypercoaster, and everything about it is near perfection. The airtime on this is even stronger than the other B&M hypercoasters I've mentioned on this list. The ride is a bit shorter, but the stronger airtime strength more than makes up for it. At number 6, we have Steel Force located at Dorney Park. Steel Force is one of the few Morgan hypercoasters out there, and this does so much well. It's a nostalgic ride for me, as it was the first hypercoaster I've ever rode. The biggest coaster I've been on before this was Comet at Hershey Park, so it was a huge leap for me at the time. This ride provides a shit ton of airtime. Every hill is a banger. Since the track profiling isn't parabolic, the airtime and positive Gs feel unintentionally stronger than normal. Even the Helix provides some good sustained laterals. Coming in at number 5, we have Phoenix located at Knoebels. This right here is my favorite wooden coaster I've experienced so far. This ride is chock full of airtime and throws in some laterals as well on the turnarounds. This was my number 1 coaster for a very long time, up until this year. I love this thing so much, it's just amazing. I just wish it was a closer drive to me. Coming in at number 4, we have Pantheon located at Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. Pantheon is an intimate multi-launch coaster, and this ride has so much variety. You got a swing launch segment, strong moments of airtime, a little bit of hang time, and lots of airtime moments overall, as well as a great sense of speed. I just want to get back on this thing ASAP, I miss it so much. At number 3, we have Intimidator 305 located at King's Dominion. Intimidator 305 is one of the 2 traditional Giga coasters made by Intamin. This thing blew me away. Everyone only talked about the strong positive Gs this ride had, but no one talked about how great the airtime would be as well. This ride throws in strong airtime, strong laterals, and of course strong positive Gs that cause you to gray out. This is just another coaster I want to get back on ASAP. All the way up at number 2, we have Wildcats Revenge located at Hershey Park. Wildcats Revenge is the new, for 2023, Hershey Park coaster built by RMC. This ride is phenomenal. Plenty of strong ejector airtime, great first drop, great inversions. This coaster has everything I want in a coaster. And finally, at number 1, we have Twisted Timbers located at King's Dominion. This is also an RMC, just like Wildcats Revenge and Jersey Devil. This coaster, however, provides the most quantity of airtime of them both, which makes it get the top spot. Strong ejector airtime, plenty of it, great inversions, and that barrel roll down drop is better than it looks. Once again, this is a coaster I just want to get back on right now. That can be said about all the coasters on this list though. And that's my ranking of my top 15 coasters that I have been on. I hope I can get back on all of these for next year at some point, as they're all amazing. What's your favorite coasters you've been on? Let me know in the comments. Please give this video a like, as it really helps me out a lot. And maybe consider subscribing as well. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching and have a wonderful day.